Today we have a smaller build. We have Autumn's Room by Lego Friends. This is set number 42646, contains 222 pieces, retails for $19.99, and the set was provided by the Lego Group for early review. Thank you, Lego, and this is essentially what we're going to be building today, which is Autumn's Room with a loft bed. It looks like a area for a cat to play on, and that's Leo, so she's inviting boys over. This should be very fun today. Very fun indeed. And in addition, we have an 8x16 spring green plate. Never seen it in that color before, so that's new. And we have some stickers to put on this. And we also have 3 bags of bricks, but it doesn't look like a brick separator is included with this set. And just by first impressions, it looks very fun and colorful. It doesn't look dreary or anything. And yeah, let me fire up the ring light here. Ooh, that is bright. Wow. Because I'm closer to the table here today. And yeah, well, let's begin with bag 1. Let's build it. And the whole point about these sets is to build the set while reviewing it, or review while we're building, and to see how well the build goes. Is it going to keep my interest? And to give you a preview what the build's like. And oh, look, we got Autumn here inviting those boys over. My goodness. So we're doing both mini dolls in here, it looks like, because I think that's Leo's head. So we're doing Leo and Autumn. So let's focus on that first. I don't want to hear that rubbing against the wall. And my memory cards are full, so I'm doing small sets right now. Okay, where do we start here with this? Let's start pulling out parts. So those are Leo's. That's for Autumn. So Autumn's obviously lassoing in the boys today, apparently. All right, well, there's her head. Now, I'm just having fun with these. The commentary can be kind of crude. Why not? You know, I'm going to have fun with it regardless. Just you're not used to this type of commentary. My apologies, but I know some of you who are from my main channel probably never hear me really get into all the fun stuff. And you know, the thing about friend sets is you can have some storylines to go with them. That's what makes them fun and not so boring. She looks like your typical country gal. Well, her and I have almost the same color eyes too. Okay, and then we have Leo. What are you doing with these guys over, huh? There we go. And then she's got the lasso here. So we know what she's doing today. She's going to rope him in. Looks more like a hula hoop than anything. It looks more, but we don't know what it is. And she's got the flower. Oh, especially for you guys out there, if you're like me, you just get these sets for parts, hang on to your friends' flowers. They actually work well with the little plant pieces, and you can have extra foliage for your city. But there you go, that's Autumn. And then we have Leo. Does he have any accessories? He's got a cell phone. Wonder what he's doing with that. Are we texting or are we doing something else with that? And then he's got a candy bar. And that's printed too. So you're bringing the girlfriend over some snacks. At least that's nice. You're being a gentleman, but I would have brought her over something else. Like sushi or caviar or something. Not some candy bar, but there you go. You know? And now it looks like we're building, maybe it's a little cat area, like a cat obstacle course. That's the kitten, I think. Or it could be a ferret. I don't know what that is. It might be a ferret. And the lassel's probably just a hoop for it. We don't know what that is yet. We'll find out here. So it's not a kitten, it's a ferret. I think I said it was some kind of cat thing on the main channel, but so somebody's going to get mad, they can get mad, you know. Here, that's the whole fun part, is to figure out what we are doing here. And I have been editing a bunch of the bigger videos, trying to get those done today. And in addition to that, I'm also taking down the Christmas stuff. Today is the 26th of December, 2024. A few more days and this miserable year is behind me. I've already had enough bad things happen this year. I don't need any more. And yeah. And what I am going to do is try to get done with some of the bigger sets first in terms of filming. Oh, wow. I haven't seen one of those in years. But I'm trying to get some of the bigger sets done and focus more on smaller stuff. But unfortunately, though, that's proven to be more of a challenge. Because editing this stuff just takes longer than... I'd rather build it. How do I take it from here on YouTube? I have to edit the files. That's where it gets kind of time-consuming. So, yeah, I know some people don't like the Friends animal figures, but you know what, though? If this is all we have, then so be it. You know. Alright, we're starting with sticker number 6. Which is that right there, with a seat cushion with patches on it. And yeah, I will be ripping those off because that's a good waste of a tile. Now this is just meant to be a quick build. Oh, and by the way, for those who take these very seriously, these are just fun. They're not to be construed as professional product reviews. So I may make a mistake, and that's okay. It's Lego, you know. And that's what it is. And I'm having fun. Don't ruin it. Don't leave me alone. There we go. There's the water bowl and stuff. And that's essentially what this is. His name is Bandit. Crash Bandicoot, is that what it is? So it's probably a ferret. Because who would name their kid, or their kid? That only works for baby goats. Who would name their cat Bandit? And that's it for bag 1. So you actually have 2 extra flower pieces. Hey, that's fine by me. I'll take those and printed stuff, and that's not too bad for bag 1. Alright, slide that off to the side. We're going to move to bag 2, and yeah, this really does need to be sanded and cleaned. You can see the brush strokes and everything on it. Oh, we'll need that anyways. That's how this table gets all smarred and scuffed. But it's in better condition than the glass pieces, I can tell you that. I wonder how much of this is going to be scratched. Now this set obviously is still out of 10. Or maybe a 9.9 with the sticker, but it's still out of 10 for me. Depends on how bad this is scratched. And I'm just rubbing to see here. Yeah, this one's kind of a little scuffed, but we'll see if there's any more like that in there, and if there is, we'll ding it down. Probably a 9.8. And boy, these colors go together very well. I mean, look, dark green, or earth green and spring green. I mean, that's a heck of a contrast there. This looks more like a set you'd put together in the springtime. This would be a great spring-summer set right here. And so far, we can build it up to 2 people. This would be perfect for a mother-daughter or a father-daughter to put together. All right. Pieces are not overwhelmingly small, so we get a little bit of everything. That's pretty good. And I'm just looking at it from an open mind, like what kind of parts do we get in here? I'm trying to get these away from the glass, so keep that over there. This book doesn't want to stay open very well. Well, we don't know where that goes yet. And let's take our slightly marred window, put this here, and then we have some string. That could be an earthworm. You know why? Because we have a bird that goes in here. At least it's a normal bird. It's not a friend's bird. See? You could put that in your forest or something. I mean, I could use those. And then, you know, just keep your mind open when you're building these type of sets, because these are just meant as portions of a build, and we can always improve them later on. Put that right in there. So Autumn's room, like right now, doesn't look too good, but what is she doing having guys over? Boys, I mean, because Leo looks like a little boy. What is she doing having boys over? Autumn's probably in her 20s, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. I gotta have fun with these folks, because if not, I'd go crazy if I didn't. It's all clean humor. I mean, I could be cussing in these videos right now, but I'm not going to do that because I know families watch these. You know. So far, this doesn't look all that stable. We're not done with it yet. Well, you can't see what I'm doing, huh? Let me raise this up a bit more there. All right. We have these in yellow. Oh. It's like we got ourselves some kind of a bug in a jar. All right, let's start populating this with glass. I'm starting to get a lot of... Okay. I'm starting to get a lot of these type of window frames that are kind of angled, which are cool, the curved ones. And I always look at these to think of a lighthouse or something else. Or a railing, perhaps. You could leave the glass. Then, you know, some of the places like at the beach, more modern buildings have the glass at the bottom of the rail. There we go. And then we put them on here. Yeah, I do sound kind of tired. I slept okay last night. Kind of tossed and turned. And allergies are trying to clean them out. Now, when we're doing it again, why don't you just tell me to make 4 of them to begin with? And I'm just trying to survive today. And then I got to take down the Christmas tree and get that out of here. And I was like, guys, you need to wait. Let me film some stuff first because I need to get this done for review. You know, I only have so much time to get these done. They don't quite understand. Oh, that brings up another thing, though. Somebody, again, this year told me to do a better job, but they're unsubscribing, and I'm like, these are just for fun. I may have to make this a job and just start being like the other big YouTubers and just be cold. But I don't want to do that. So what do? Just tell them to go watch somebody else. Be like, hey, if you don't like it, if you don't like the style, I'm sorry, just there's other people to watch. And this channel here, you know, this is just for fun, you know. Okay, sticker number 7, we got to put it on that, and which is that one there. Apparently her cushions have seen better days. And I'm just going to, I hate putting stickers on rounded tiles because they're just hard to put on, but there you go. Alright, looks pretty good so far. And it looks like this is the back wall here. This bag here had a lot of small parts. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good Christmas and Hanukkah. Hard to say. I don't know, because I'm filming this right now and I have no input. I don't know who's watching. You know why? Because I'm only filming it by myself. A buddy of mine and I were talking, if we could just collaborate and do reviews together, it would be kind of cool to have extra commentary and extra opinions on these instead of just doing these all solo. Okay, I don't think I've seen these in tan before. That's unusual. Okay. And then I was looking for some of these in medium nougat because they're good for hardwood floors. Uh-oh, we don't have a brick separator. Just take this plate and just push that in there. There we go. And then, yeah. So yeah, there's no brick separator with this, sadly. Would have been nice if there was. And then you got to put a sticker, which is number 2, which is that big ugly thing on there. She doesn't have a picture of Leo. Uh-oh. Somebody going to be in trouble? Okay, put that in there, and the color of that's a little bit off, but for a little girl, this should be fine. All right. Jay, you just like having fun with these friend sets. You know, it's better than doing the city sets, which are getting to be the same old routine. You know, every year we get a fire truck, an ambulance, and a police car, or something that's related to police. And it gets to be the same old story. We're friends. Yes, we get the same old themes, but we get brand new recolored parts. And I'd rather have that than anything else. I want color in my builds, you know, and lately the city sets just becoming bland, and I'm just, it's like Creator. I'm not requesting any more of those Creator sets because they're just getting to be kind of just boring at this point, you know. And Lego does watch these, and I want them to know, hey, they're getting boring. This is fun. The commentary alone is just right with this. So we're building a desk with jumper plates. There might be a computer or something that goes on there, so she can email her boyfriend. Okay, so apparently Autumn is learning about birds. Now I try to sit down, and that's sticker number 1 we need there. I tried sitting down and watching the episode, but I noticed it's for young kids, preferably girls. And I watched 3 minutes of it, of the Friends Season 1, Episode 1. And it was only like 11 or 12 minutes. I cannot get this on here. Lego, I'm going to ding this down to a 9.5. Putting stickers on 1x2 tiles is getting to be more of a challenge. And yes, it might be a skill issue, but you know what? You shouldn't have to do that. But I tried sitting down and watching it, and I just could not get into it. It was just, I felt kind of weird and creepy by it. And I thought, okay, well, this is not for me, you know, and I just turned it off. Let me turn it like this. There we go. And it's obviously got a thermos in there, and okay, let's see here. I'm missing a part. Oh, we weren't supposed to put it on that, but it shows it with a different one. Well, don't tell me I'm going to have to spend time and make sure the bag's flattened out. It shows the thermos. I'm missing this piece here. Let me, there it is. And I hear somebody already getting up. And imagine working 8 hours a day, coming home, playing another 8 hours of video games, and just he'll take a 2-hour nap, get up and play all night long, and then I just have to shut off the internet. We found out now that the internet's shut off, so what does he do? He gets on his phone. He's not on my phone plan, he's on his grandma's phone plan. And the thing is that she's already lectured him about it, and he's already racked up the bill. And I'm like, well, you can leave it on all night. I said, I'm tired of him keeping me up. You need to tell him. I said, every night? I said, yeah, there's no way. I'm going to do that. And I'm tired of hearing, oh, you're not my dad, I don't have to listen to you. I said, I'm not your dad. I'll just turn the thing off. I'll put your accessories in it. But I get frustrated with that. Sometimes it's like, yeah, what did I get myself into? Anyways, though, it's like, yeah. And we got a bug jar here. Okay. This is a sunflower, and I like these sunflower pieces. Those are really cool. And at least we have the normal color one now. Does that go in that way? No, yeah, the stick goes in here like that. And it goes in here. And then we put this in here. I used to have one of these growing in my backyard. Got it so big, then it started wilting, so we harvested sunflower seeds. It was pretty good. Not a whole lot, but you know. And we have a few extra pieces here, so what did we miss exactly? Okay, so first off, we forgot to put this here. And this one goes here, like that. Are we missing anything else? Because I have one extra one of these. Now, Lego has been known from time to time to make boo-boos, but let's see here. We already put the missing piece in there, but where does that go? All right, let's start back all over here. We put the one under the seat. All right, we don't see anything here. If you have extra pieces or you're in doubt, just reread it. Okay. It goes under here. Whoops. Well, we'll fill that right in. We'll forget a lot of things. Hey, at least I don't filter that out for you guys. At least I leave it all in there so you know what you're missing. And yeah, you get a bunch of stuff for bag 2 that even I can't pick up. Alright, now we're going to finish up with bag 3. We start off with very small stuff at the beginning. This set's mostly just getting to be full of more medium to small pieces than anything. And yeah, if you can see right here, look at all the small stuff that we're doing. Hell, yikes. What are we putting together now? More stickers, of course. And put that on there, and then you got to put sticker number 5. Stickers are not too bad though. That's what we have there. And And it sits right in front of the desk, like that. Okay, and then now we build some stairs. I wonder if I can get through this real quick. I'm running out of space on my memory card, so I've been slowly cleaning it off, but I'm working on other things. First, let's do the sticker real quick. That's sticker number 4. So we couldn't add the bookshelves to... We couldn't make those in brick form, so what are we doing? We're just throwing a sticker on this. This feels kind of cheesy. So today I'm going to get my bin of broken parts and film, whoops, I broke it, and try to squeeze it out this Sunday. And show you what I broke. I didn't break just reddish brown this time. And we'll get to that and all that stuff, so you'll see that too. Some people like those, some people don't. You know, that's the part of building with Lego. Sometimes you'll break pieces. I'm missing one of these. See, there's getting to be a lot of small parts in here now. But, man, I can't even get these lined up. You'd think they would have shoved one of those squash bricks in there. There we go. Set that right. No, that goes right there. Right. What's the difference between my quality of builds and Lego? Lego has more access to, to an engineer that can produce parts in certain colors. Well, for me, I'm just whatever's available. But the quality of my stuff is pretty good because a lot of the stuff that I build is built with care. It's built for my personal entertainment and challenge, that's what I do. And like a lot of this stuff, I see some random colors in here. I'm like, they could have changed some of this and made it fit. That's what we've done so far. And yeah. Okay, it looks like the headlight brick is facing over this way. But sometimes I'm just kind of like, like the other night though, my nephew just gets up early in the morning, like 2 or 3, and starts playing the video games loud, and I thought, I get annoyed with that. Now, when I was that age, I was not allowed to do that. If I did, and we're talking 1980s and, 1990s, the TV had wheels. It wasn't a floor console. It wasn't something attached to the wall like the kids have today. This TV had a cart with the Nintendo and stuff attached. If it got too much, Dad came in there and wheeled that sucker right out of that room and says, well, you can't respect anybody's sleep. You cannot play this. Sticker number 3. And that was it. So you just learned real quick. I think I've only had the TV wheeled out of my room like once. And after that, that was enough for me to remember. And now, today, you can't say no to a kid anymore. It's like they get mad when you do. I don't understand it. So we got some kind of a crown piece. I'll show you here in a second. I'm having a hard time getting it on there, but that right there. I'm trying to get the light to hit it just right. That's printed in this crystal here. That must be some kind of an award, or she collects rocks or something, we don't know. Or is that the gift from Leo? Because Leo is like that guy that gives you rocks instead of a gift. But I'm just like, the other day it was just... But see, my mom doesn't hear very well, so she doesn't hear the stuff that goes on. I do. My room is right next to his. Dude, you got to be respectful to other people. I mean, I was that age too, but I had respect for my elders. Okay, so apparently this sits on here. All right, well, we're going to have to do this. If my hands are getting in the way, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm trying to get this on here myself, and I have to see what I'm doing. And so it fits like that. So it's the revolving staircase of doom, I guess. I don't know what that is. And we're getting close to completion here. Well, maybe not. Hey, at least she's got some spring green carpet. That's not a bad color for a floor. I've been trying to collect a lot of those oddball colors and tiles and plates and bricks and stuff. I'd love to build a house in this color alone. I do not have those colors. Like, you're talking very rare. I have some bricks, and it's like cool yellow. Lego's bringing out more bricks in cool yellow, so I'm buying as much as I see because I'd like to build some better houses in oddball colors. That's the issue here. Oh, I did read something. I can't remember your comment. That one of you mentioned that your teenage kids were taking the base plates from your Lego collection, using them as frisbees. Oh, I put the wrong color in here, and I have no brick separator, and I made a mistake. All right, we're going to bring it down to a 9 because, yeah, you can make a mistake, and when I have to bring an outside brick separator in here, that is bad. So this will be dropped down to a 9 because no brick separator is provided with small pieces. But I remember you were saying some of your kids would use them as frisbees and break them. Oh, I would be fumingly mad. For every base plate they would have broke, I would have took one of their video games and took it for a whole year. No, matter of fact, the worst punishment is to leave the video games in the bedroom and just take the cords off the back of the TV, the power cord, and the game console. Because kids don't have spares of those. Even I rarely do. That'd be a real big punishment. That TV's sitting right there. There's those video games, and you can't do that. I mean, in fact, I may have to do that with my nephew. Say, hey, if you don't turn it down, I'm just going to take the cord off the back. I was younger, the cords were attached to the TV, so that was the only way to get rid of the TV was to wheel it out. Well, now I can just take the little cord that goes off the back and the one off the console and just say, well, here, I didn't take your video games away, I just took the cord that powers them up away from you. It's all about respect. But I try not to make these all ranty, though. Sometimes I get a little carried away on the rants, but sometimes something just pops in my mind. It helps me out a little bit. I'm sure there's some out there have had similar stories. I read the comments. I'm trying to get caught up on this channel. I really want to get more focused on answering comments on here anyways, because it seems like it's becoming more of a thing that everybody likes to comment on this channel. So I'm going to try to keep up on it as much as I can. And what Lego? We didn't have enough. We couldn't make that piece in reddish orange, so we had to use that. And oh goodness, hold on. All right, sorry about that. All right. Okay. And let's put the bed in here. But this little set, though, it's not too bad. It's a nice little time waster build. I think a little girl's going to have fun putting this together with her mom or dad. Oh, okay. Whoops. So they have the blanket peeled back. So that doesn't look too bad for what that is. Yeah, so, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then now we got to put this on here. So we got to make it kind of weird looking now. So you got to put all these on here. Yeah, so I'm trying to get all these reviews done today as much as I can. I'm working on proofing one of the, another friend said it's the beekeeper's house. So I'm getting to the review on that one. I'm doing the review's done. I just got to do the build installments now. I just got one thumbnail. I forgot to take a picture of this thumbnail. So I had to grab a screenshot from the video. So it looks kind of weird, but that's all I have. It works, you know. I mean, hey. Oh. Okay, put the bed on here. And then it has the blue hand from the void tells you do this. So that's kind of cool. But no safety rail there, Lego, man. I could fall out of that and get hurt real easy. Gotta make it safe. Alright. We're almost done here. But I'm just kind of just getting things done. I'm plowing through reviews. I'm trying to get through them today. My goal is to do one report a day. I got 2 reports I got to file with the land. And once I get those filed, I'm ready to go. Well, at least they have this all nicely finished off here. Well, at least the target practice thing is printed, you know. And that looks like that's dark, that's reddish orange for the ball. That's like more the color of a basketball. And we got a camera here. We're almost done here. We just got a few more parts. And then the camera sits right up here. So far, so good. It's a strong little build. That's its build. Okay, so she comes with 2 prosthetics. So we were not really done with her. Put that on. It looks like she's just wearing a surgical glove. And she has the other prosthetics sitting here. There we go. Put that right there. Because we don't want to lose that. And then that's it. With Leo. Who's she training? The ferret, or is she training Leo? Okay. And that is it for bag 3 and the build. And here we go. I got to pick everything up here now. That's what we have remaining. All right, let's start setting this up. Obviously, the back is left to be desired of, so we're not going to focus with that too much. We got the little ferret there. And do I need to do a close-up on this? No. No, not at all. So basically we have Leo and we have Autumn. I'm going to teach Leo some new tricks there. And yeah, let's get this down here. I'm going to spare the review portion right now because that is going to be the next item. I'm just trying to get this camera leveled out here for you. And let me get this as close as I can here. And boy, I can barely see the viewfinder anymore. I got to get something I could see because the glare from the ring light just makes this kind of difficult here. Let's put it straight over like that. And I'm straight with this. Look how lopsided that is. That's not good. Okay, let's back that up a little bit. I never used the zoom or anything in on these. Zoom will just, this one's got digital and optical. Sometimes it'll kick in on the digital zoom and it ruins the resolution of the build or of the video. So I try to avoid using it as much as I can. So that's it. And now let me sharpen this up. But all around though, you are getting a really good build. Just wish the stuff was printed. It's 9 out of 10 is still pretty good. And I think we're ready to go here. So I think that's it. So here's the official tour. Here's Autumn's room all assembled, and she's got her prosthetic and a hoop. You know what the hoop is for? To train Leo. So here we have Leo right here. I mean, they're a nice set of mini dolls. And in addition, we have the ferret called Bandit. I think that's what this is. Let me get him out of there real quick. And he just sits in his little obstacle course, and that's what this is right here. Let me get this out of the way. And not a whole lot with the back, just your typical Lego Friends thing with only half a build. And yeah, okay, enough about him. Let's take a look at the bedroom here. And it's pretty much packed with a lot of features and clutter. So here we got ourselves a little nightstand, and in here we have, let me just pop out the drawer for you. You got some binoculars and a pen, which is pretty cool. And in addition, we have a little bug jar, a sunflower. This is barely hanging on there, and a basketball of some sorts. A little rug down here, and over here we have ourselves a loft bed. Here we got a little desk in here. And these stairs swivel out of the way. So you got this little hidden area right here. Maybe that's where she keeps all the treasures that Leo's been sending her. I don't know. I don't know what the point of that is. I think to make the room look bigger than it is. And if you want to know what the other sides look like, yeah, not too appealing. It's left to be desired of. But here we have ourselves a little bird. Looks like that's supposed to be worms. And a little bay window. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Just the outside of this looks left to be desired of. And you could tell it's a playable model, so she can come over here and climb the stairs and lay on the bed. She can stand right here too and tell Leo to go through the hoop. You know how he is. He just goes bonkers over her. I don't know the story between these two, but it's it's just fun, crude commentary, you know. And I'm sure a young one's going to have fun playing with this. And yeah, it was fun even for an adult to assemble. Let's start in with play value. And yeah, it's got a lot of play value. For it being such a small model, you got a bedroom, you got 2 mini dolls, and a ferret. You know, so you got a lot of stuff to do here. In addition to this, you do have a nice selection of pieces. You can possibly come up with your own ideas or add on to this and make this room more complete. So this is just meant to be a play set. It's open. So you really can't drop this in a Lego City as is. This would have to be heavily finished up in order to be placed in there. Build quality's okay. As you saw with the sunflower, this is pretty delicate. Some of these pieces are kind of wiggly until you put the tiles on the top, but for the most part, it's pretty strong and sound. I didn't really have anything catastrophically fall off while I was assembling the set. Build experience was pretty good. It's bright and colorful. It kept my interest, especially as an adult male. It was not boring at all to assemble. Now, in addition to this, it is possible up to 2 people can build the set. The mini dolls and the obstacle course is one separate build from this. They're not quite balanced, but it is possible for up to 2 builders to construct the set, but 1 is recommended. So my final score in this set is a 9 out of 10. Just a little bit for the stickers, not too major, but I did find a part that was scuffed in here. And in addition, if you don't have a brick separator, especially for the smaller pieces, you need to find one. I made a mistake on the rug and had to rustle up a brick separator. And for a set like this, it should at least came with a brick separator because we are working with smaller parts. So those are the only drawbacks with this set. But as you can tell, though, it's a nice playable model. This is something that you could do in an afternoon on a spring, summer day. And it's fun to put together all around. But tell me what you think.